Chapter 5. An Introduction to Scratch Programming. Objective: Program and Programming Language. What is Scratch? Working with Scratch. Components of Scratch window. Types of blocks. Motion block. Moving a sprite. Pen block. Drawing a straight line. Creating a duplicate copy of sprite. Sound block. Adding sound. Creating a sprite. Using Paint Editor. Importing a sprite. Saving a Scratch project. Opening an existing project. In our day-to-day life, all the work is done by following a sequence of steps. Like you get up in the morning, brush your teeth, take a bath, get ready for the school, eat your breakfast and go to school. Each task that you accomplish contains various steps. Example: suppose you are hungry and your mother is not at home. You call her on phone and she gives you instructions how to make a cheese sandwich. Take out 2 bread slices. Put butter on 1 bread slice. Put 2 pieces of paneer on it. Sprinkle some salt. Add a slice of cheese. Cover it with another bread slice, and the sandwich is ready to eat. If you follow the set of instructions given by your mother, then you are able to make sandwich for you and fulfill your hunger. In the same way, computer needs some set of instructions which it needs to follow to complete a task. These set of instructions are the sequence of steps, which is known as a program. A program is a software which is written using a language called programming language, and a person who writes a program is called a programmer. Tech tip: software is a program which includes some set of instructions. Example: games, virus, antivirus programs, mobile apps, etc. What is Scratch? Scratch is a block-based programming language, which is used to create stories, animations and games. For this, you do not need to learn syntax and semantics and the long programming codes. Instead, you just need to drag and combine the code blocks to create programs. Factoid: Scratch was developed by lifelong kindergarten group at Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 2003. Working with Scratch. To work in Scratch, you need to open a Scratch program. Click on the Start button. From the Start menu, select Scratch 2. A Scratch window appears on the screen. Components of Scratch window. A Scratch window consists of various components which are explained below. Title bar. Title bar is the topmost bar of the Scratch window that shows the title and 3 buttons named as Minimize button, Maximize button and Close button. Menu bar. Menu bar is a bar located next to title bar that includes menus like File, Edit and many more. Cursor tools. Below are the 4 cursor tools located on the menu bar. Duplicate, used for creating a duplicate sprite of the selected one. Delete, used for deleting a selected sprite. Grows, used for increasing the size of a sprite. Shrink, used for decreasing the size of sprite. Stage. Stage is the working area where every action is performed, or a user can work with a sprite. In this area, you can watch stories, play games and run Scratch projects. The stage is divided in X-Y coordinates located at the bottom of the stage. The coordinates will display the position of the mouse when it is on the stage and changes accordingly when a sprite moves. Script. Script are the set of instructions provided to the sprite for performing the tasks, respectively. There must be at least 2 blocks in a script. Script area. Script area is the area where the scripts are created for a sprite. To create a script, you need to drag the blocks from Blocks palette to Script area and drop them on the top of each other, thus creating a set of instructions program for the sprite to do some action. Sprite. Sprite is a small graphic character in Scratch, which is used for programming. There are a number of inbuilt sprites, but the default sprite is cat. You can select any sprite from the library and work on it. Sprite list. Sprite list is a list of sprites in the form of thumbnails present on lower left corner of the window. Blocks. Palette. Blocks palette are the set of blocks which are used to create scripts for a sprite. These blocks are used to perform some specific actions and are combined with each other to create a complete program in Script area. Block area. Block area is an area which contains the blocks of code or scripts. Costume editor. Costume editor is used to change the appearance of the sprite. Sound editor. Sound editor is used to record, upload, or edit the sound. Stage. Icon. Stage icon is present on the left side of the sprite list. On clicking this icon, a Backdrops tab will appear instead of Costumes tab. This will allow the user to add a background image on the stage when clicked on it. Tabs. There are 3 tabs in Scratch. Scripts. It includes the blocks used for creating script for a sprite. Costumes. It helps to change the sprite and appearance of a sprite. Sounds. It records, uploads, and inserts a sound to the project. Sprite info pane. There is an icon in the sprite list located at the top left corner of the sprite thumbnail. When you click on it, an information about the sprite and few tools for manipulating sprite will be displayed. Circular arrow. It enables the full rotation of a sprite. Double-headed arrow. It enables the two-side facing of a sprite, that is left or right. Disable rotation. It disables the rotation of a sprite. Full screen view. This button is used to display your project in a full screen mode. Types of blocks. In Scratch, code blocks are used to create programs. There are various types of blocks which are used for some specific purposes. To see and use these blocks, you need to click on the Script tab. Let us have a brief introduction to all these blocks. Blocks. Description. Image. Motion block. Motion block contains the blocks used to move a sprite. Looks block. Looks block is used to edit the look of the sprite. Sound block. Sound block is used to record, upload, and edit the sound. Pen block. Pen block is used to draw shapes as sprite moves. Data block. Data block controls all variables and lists. Events block. Events block triggers scripts to run. Control block. Control block controls all loops and other blocks. Sensing block. Sensing block is used to sense things. Operators block. Operation block contains mathematics and Boolean operators. More blocks. This block has many functions and extensions. Motion block. Motion block contains 17 blue color blocks which are used for the movement of the sprite. Click on the motion block in a blocks palette to see all the related blocks. Some motion blocks are explained below. It moves the sprite in forward direction. If you want to move the sprite in backward direction, Type the negative number, like -10. It turns the sprite in clockwise direction. It turns the sprite in anti-clockwise direction. It is used to set the angle of direction. Tech tip. A pixel is a small dot. A set of pixels creates an image. Moving a sprite. Write a program to move a sprite in the right direction. Open a new Scratch window. Go to Blocks palette and select Motion block. Click and drag the Move 10 Steps block to the script area. Now, click the block and see that the sprite is moving. Now, click and drag Point in Direction 90 block to the script area. Click on the drop-down arrow of 90 and select 90 right option. Now, click on the block with the help of the mouse and notice that the sprite is moving to the right direction. When you keep on clicking, the sprite will show the movement. Pen block. Pen block contains 11 green color blocks which are used to draw lines or shapes by plotting colorful pixels, just like sketch pens. When you click on this block, you can see various related blocks in it. Some pen blocks are explained below. It puts the pen down to draw a line as the sprite moves on stage. It picks up the pen and nothing is drawn. It sets the thickness of the pen. It sets the color of the pen. It changes the color of the pen. Drawing a straight line. Click on Scripts tab and select Motion block. Click and drag Move 10 steps and point in direction 90 blocks to the script area. Click on drop-down arrow of the value in point in direction 90 block and select -90 left option. Go to Block palette and select Pen down block and drag it to script area. Drag pen size to 1 block to script area. Change the value from 1 to 4 to change the thickness of the line. Select and drag Set pen color to blue block to script area. Change the color to orange. Click on any block continuously to see the line which will increase in size by 4 as the sprite moves in right direction. Creating a duplicate copy of sprite. Stamp block is used to create a duplicate sprite. Click on Pen block. Select Stamp block and drag it to the script area. Click on the Motion block. Select and drag the Move 10 Steps block to the script area and change its value to 30. Now drag Turn 50-degree block to script area and change its value to 20. Again, go to Pen block, select and drag Pen down block to script area. Drag the blocks, change pen color by 10 and set pen size to 1 to script area and change their value as shown in the figure. When you click on any of the blocks, a duplicate of the sprite is generated. So continuously click on the block to have multiple copies of the sprite. Sound block. Sound block contains 13 pinkish purple blocks which are used to add sound to the script. This block is used to play the selected sound. This block is used to play a sound of drum. This block is used to halt all the sounds. Adding sound. Drag the blocks to the script area on the top of each other as shown in the figure. Click on any block to see the sound displayed. Creating a sprite using Paint Editor. Click on the Paint New Sprite button. A costumes window opens on the right side of the window in which you can paint your own sprite. Create a sprite using various tools. A new sprite will be added to the stage as well as the sprite area. Now, you can use this sprite same as you use the default cat sprite. Importing a sprite. Click on Paint New Sprite button. A costumes window opens. Click on the Import button. A Select Files to upload by app scratch.swf dialog box opens. Browse and select a file and click the Open button. The selected sprite will be added and displayed on stage. Saving a Scratch project. Click on the File menu. From drop-down menu, select Save as option. A Save Project dialog box opens. Select a location where you want to save the files. Specify project name in File Name text box. Click on the Save button. The project will be saved at the specified position. Opening an existing project. 1. Click on File menu. 2. From the drop-down list, select Open option from the list. 3. An Open Project dialog box opens. 4. Browse and select the project which you want to open. 5. Click on the Open button. Exit from Scratch program. Click on File menu. From drop-down list, select Quit option or click on the Close button which appears to the right-most side of the title bar of Scratch window. The Scratch window will be closed. A quick review. A set of instructions are the sequence of steps which is known as a program. A program is a software which is written using a language called programming language, and a person who writes a program is called a programmer. Scratch is a block-based programming language which is used to create stories, animations, and games. Stage is the working area where every action is performed, or a user can work with a sprite. Script are the set of instructions provided to the sprite for performing the tasks, respectively. Blocks, palette are the set of blocks which are used to create scripts for a sprite. Motion block contains 17 blue-colored blocks which are used for the movement of the sprite. Paint block contains 11 green color blocks which are used to draw lines or shapes by plotting colorful pixels just like sketch pens. Sound block contains 13 pinkish purple blocks which are used to add sound to the script.